18 should not be considered grown, legal, or whatever it is that you call it. Baby, I am 25 years old and I am still paying for the consequences of my actions when I was 18. What the fuck even is that weird age? Hey, oh, when you turn 18, you're legal, you can do whatever, and our dumbasses listen to that. I wanted to be 18 so I can go have fun, and then the next age is 21 so you can buy alcohol, but baby, I've been buying alcohol since. But yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21, I was having a ball, fun, big fun. And now I'm 25 and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? At 18, I should have had my head in the books. I should have been studying credit. I should have been studying finance, business, all of that. I should have been figuring out how to budget, how to buy a house. Nah, I'm on top of cars, twerking, drunk, going out to eat every day, spending my money on whatever it is that I want to spend it on, and having that, oh, I'll make it right back mentality. No. Why didn't somebody stop me? Like the grown-ups before us kind of they finessed us because they kind of made it look easy. So we ain't know. Well, I ain't know. And now, baby, I'm depressed.
What's up, people? What's up, chat? How y'all doing this morning, man? Nice, beautiful morning. A little cloudy outside. I'm over here at the airport. We working in a parking lot at the airport. I appreciate y'all pulling up this morning. Let's take a few seconds out to see what's going on in the world. Man, we had quite a series of events the past 3-4 days. It's been quite the series of events. First, we had Donald Trump putting these tariffs out here, which I came on and I said the market was overreacting. I came on here and I said I was going to start buying. And I didn't care about why the market is going down. That's one thing that I want to stress to people. I don't care why the market is going down. I never care why. As long as it doesn't affect the actual underlying business that you have or that you're investing in, consider it an opportunity. It doesn't matter what the reason is. Recession, depression, a war, pandemic, tariff. It doesn't matter what the reasoning is. Why does it happen? It doesn't matter to me. Only thing that matters to me is gaining more ownership at cheaper prices. In my opinion, what happened was Donald Trump, like I said, he was leveraging the United States. And what he did is a classic business move. A lot of people say, oh, Trump rolled back the tariffs. And he rolled them back. They don't understand what he just did. He just made a power move. My bad. He just made a power move. What he did was he over aggressively addressed the tariff situation, and it caused panic in the market. When he actually rolled back the tariffs, the market went back to normal, but they forget that he got a 10% baseline, and that was the goal, in my opinion. In my opinion, he over leveraged his play. He said he gonna do this, and that. Made all those other countries start contacting the United States, according to the White House. All right, they've been contacting the United States. Everybody wants to make a deal. Everybody's trying to make a deal. Then he rolls back the tariffs, but leaves the flat 10% baseline. So he actually finessed the shit out of everybody. Because before it was no tariffs. Now we got 10% baseline across the board. But people act like it is no tariff there because he rolled back some of the tariffs and the market responded in a tremendous way. This is why when people say the market, I'm going to try to wait to time the bottom, the market is going to go lower, the market is going to go lower. I always got a problem with that because nobody never knows. Now, had you been yesterday or the day before yesterday or the past 3 days waiting to see if the bottom would go, you missed the whole opportunity. You missed the whole move because you're so busy worried about, I want to buy the bottom. I want to buy the bottom. And then you sitting there stuck with your hands in your pockets. And next thing you know, you end up buying for a higher price than it was right in front of you. This is why I don't care about none of that shit. All I worry about is ownership, right? So when the market drops, I buy a little bit. When the market drops, if it drops again, I buy a little bit more. If it drops again, I continuously add ownership to my position because you never know. Then the market takes off, boom, you left on the sideline. I didn't get all the money that I wanted to put in there, but I damn sure got some money in there. I bought on that tariff news because it was ridiculous. The market was acting like a baby, crying like a baby. You know, what up, chat? We got John King in the building, Evo in this thing. What's up, man? You know, the market was acting like a complete baby in the past few days. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you what happened and how you can understand that, man, this is only temporary. This is only temporary stuff. So let me go in here and find this. Okay, Trump makes the tariffs. The world goes crazy. Trump sent a message. Is anybody watching this? You watching bullshit all day. Give yourself a round of applause. This is why people laugh and joke at us all the time. They don't take shit we do seriously. Why? Because you're looking at bullshit all day. Once this tariff news hit and this market start tanking, if you notice, you see Biz a little bit less. Biz is focused, laser focused on my real life. Laser focused on my real life. Notice you ain't see Biz too much typing and all that shit. It's big news going on. It's big money to be made. Donald Trump is sitting there typing, but you worried about the wrong shit. It never fails. It never fails. You focused on bullshit over here. He's tweeting this out. Only rich people, only smart people, only wealthy people, only people trying to make money, only people that want to do better for themselves are looking at this shit. When he sends this tweet out, he puts, this is a great time to buy. I saw that shit like maybe an hour later after he tweeted it. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Like 2 hours later, he rescinds the tariffs and the market goes absolutely berserk. The biggest gaining day in the stock market, they say since 2001. Since 2001. Now you got your hands you got your hands in your pockets waiting on the sideline though, because you scared of a little bit of money. You scared to lose a little bit of money, but you throw it away for foolishness. You waste money every day on dumb shit, but you scared to throw a little bit of money in these crypto plays and these stock market plays. Amazon was down. Everything was down. Everything was down. He sends this tweet knowing he's about to rescind these tariffs. He put this tweet out where it say this is a great time to buy, but all before that, look at the be cool. Everything is going to work out well. The USA will be bigger and better than ever before. Are you guys watching this shit, or are you watching these low life ass punk motherfuckers that ain't giving you $1 in your pocket? What's going on with the world? You wonder what you talk about racism. Ain't no racism. It's classism. It's about this bag. Yeah, you might have a little bit of racism, a little people acting crazy, but man, come on, man. Y'all play victim way too much. It's time, bro. I've been on here saying this shit was gonna happen. I said when the tariff came out, before the tariffs came out, I said the market was gonna go down. I told you that, right? You know what this come from? All this come from is me being in the market, me understanding the how the market moves, me understanding what causes the market to go up and down, and how the people gonna react. That's all the market is. It's a bunch of humans. right? It's all it is a bunch of emotional motherfuckers. That's all that market is. They react over emotionally to every bit of news. When it's bad news, the market sells off, and it sells off over emotionally. When it's good news, the market responds and it goes way too high. You got to understand these different traits of the market. That way you can fucking win. When I'm looking at this shit and he talking about be cool, everything gonna work out. Well, I've been saying that for the longest. People only get nervous because of one thing, money. They worried about the money. I'm focused on ownership. So I don't care about the reasoning. I don't care about why. I don't care about nothing else. All I care about is the narrative, the ownership, and how can I capitalize. Oh, Trump said a tariff. What happened? The market went down. Sounds good to me. And look what he does right in your face. He's playing chess with these motherfuckers. I told y'all, man, all the other topics y'all want to argue about, my choice, your choice, um, gender and all that shit, weight shaming and all that dumb shit y'all want to argue about. Y'all argue about that dumb shit. Let this man do his job with his business move. The market had the biggest day since 2001 yesterday. Let me tell you how foolish people are. It's still tariffs out there. He got the baseline 10% tariff. That shit went under the rug. But now America is the actual generating asset, an asset that generates income based off tariffs. So now we got money coming into the country. So he accomplished his goal. He overplayed his hand and pissed everybody off with the aggressive tone he was coming with. But let me tell you something. It's just like if you go buy a car and the car salesman say, hey, I want to sell this car for $50,000. You're going to negotiate, right? He's going to tell you 50,000, knowing the whole time he could take 40,000 for it and still make a profit. But if he tell you 50,000, you might say, all right, 45. He still, he like, I bet. It's all about hustle. He just hustled the shit out of everybody in the world, is what he just did. He overplayed his hand. He put too much shit on the table. Everybody like, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. The market goes down. Then he puts this tweet out. This is a great time to buy, he says. Okay, 3 hours before fucking blast off. And what caused the market to blast off? This. So he want to be tougher on China. So no change there. Actually got worse on China, right? And then he said, you know what? I'm going to roll all these tariffs back because people keep contacting the White House. We're going to put a 90-day pause on it. But no matter what, that 10% baseline going to be there. I ain't budging off of that. So that 10% baseline, it just went under the rug. Now imagine if he would have came from the beginning talking about 10% tariff on everybody. People would have been so mad, then he would have had nothing to roll it back to. He went with the 10% baseline and then went overboard. So when he took the overboard away, people like, oh, that 10% is no problem. It's better that way than that. And it makes the market does this dumb shit. This is what I'm talking about, how your emotion is your biggest problem. It's the emotional people. You got to take the emotion out of it. I'm talking about if you could conquer that right there, you're going to make a ton of fucking money. It's very easier said than done. Because yesterday I was buying, and in the back of my head, I kept saying to myself, what if this market go lower? Then I need to have some money just in case the market go lower. But I still was buying. But you know what I should have did? I should have put all the money in it. But that's hindsight is always 2020. The fact is I did put some in the market yesterday. And I was able to make money off of this right here. All he did was take the crazy tariffs that he put out initially and left you the baseline 10%. The baseline 10% doesn't seem that bad after all, does it? Not according to the market. So now we got a 90-day pause on this nonsense, on this tariff nonsense. Now he's going to turn and go to something else. Focus on something else right now. We're not focused on this shit no more. right? My plan is to be out of this market completely by summertime. At the minimum by the end of this year. I plan on being out of this bitch by the time 2026 come around. Why? Because that's when the cycle will be over and it might be a fucking tremendous bloodbath in the market. And I'm gonna be an investor and protect my capital. Okay. This is what Trump tweeted out 3 hours after he tweeted out a great time to buy. Why is a billionaire man telling you a great time to buy? Well, because the market is down. Makes sense, doesn't it? But us with our emotional tendencies, we can't seem to get out our own way, you know. And I hope people was buying. Remember this guy, man. Remember this. All right. Best to ever do it. He's telling this is the key to the market right here. If you could get this shit right here through your thick ass skull, you're gonna be just fine. Every single time the market panics, it's always a rebound. It might not go as high. You just missed the biggest gaining day in the markets since 2001. I was gonna say 2021, but it's since 2001, the biggest day. I told you in the market only gives you your big moves maybe 7 to 10 times a year. Those big ass moves like that. The rest of the time is just called consolidation, right? But you're gonna miss those big moves if you're not in the market. So by you sitting on the sideline, sitting there telling yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna wait. It's gonna get bad. Things are gonna get bad." Guys, the market is future forward thinking. So by the time you decide to make a move, the market has already made its move. You understand? So if the market drops right now 20%, and you telling yourself, "Hey, it's gonna drop another 20%," bruh, you missed the move. Next thing you know, it's up 20%. Now we back where we started at. And you know the great part about this, the market hasn't fully recovered yet to where it was at January, February. It hasn't fully recovered that high yet. You still have time. You should put this as a note in your head with a star by it. I don't give a damn if it's Corona. I don't give a damn if it's a war. I don't give a damn if it's a tariff. I don't give a damn what the reason is. No matter what the reason is, if this market decides to tank off a rocket ship, I'm buying it. When everybody else in the world is all the news you can see, right, was negative, 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 negative. How fucking much lower you think the market's gonna go? It's gonna get to a point where the real investors lie, where the people that don't want to sell, they are at. That's called the bottom. And then what happens? You wake up in the morning, you see the market drop, you act emotionally, you go selling your shit thinking, "Oh, it's gonna get worse," not realizing the worst has already happened. You late. You late. The market moves faster than you can think, bro. You late. Remember, it moves in the future. Okay? Instead of taking the opportunity right there in your face, you decide to sell your shit to prevent more losses instead of thinking one way, obtaining ownership. Ownership is the key to wealth, not money. Stop chasing the fucking money. This is what's the problem. If you was focused on, guys, I need to grow my position to 1,000 shares. I got 250 shares right now. Boom, this dumb tariff shit happened. The market drops. I don't care about none of that shit, right? The market drops. Now I could get 400 shares. Now you might have had money. You could buy more and build that position size up. Then when the news drops and the market takes off, now you made even more money and you brought your cost base down. Because the lower the market goes, if you decide to buy, you bring your cost bases down. What it costs you to buy. I need people to stay laser focused on shit that really matters in life and not this bullshit that we all focus on. Yo, it's the reason why I got out the hood, man. It's the reason why I'm able to buy my son a Mercedes Benz at 16 years old. It's the reason why my daughter about to be 16. She about to get a fucking nice ass car because that's my princess. Right? It's a reason why I got a house, a $500,000 house, and land. It's the reason why. You know the reason? The fucking market. The market. But we want to be entertained so much, yo, to the point that we just laugh about any fucking thing. Ain't made a goddamn dollar. Ain't made a dollar. Just fucking laughing all the time. Fucking so funny. When this shit was going on and this market was taking a dump, I came on live stream. I told you this shit was going to dump. Then I said, I'm buying this shit. I don't give a fuck what the fuck anybody else talking about. I'm focused on buying and obtaining more ownership. I said that shit. Fuck all this dumb shit. Well, oh, they arguing over here. Fuck that shit. You see this market? I'm laser focused. Fuck all of that dumb shit. Why? Because I understand the way I was able to buy my home. The way I can sit around here. I don't have to work if I don't want to. Okay? The way I can sit around, don't have to worry about eating no food. What's that? I don't even care what meal it is. In my normal regular life, is because of these market moves. It's nothing nobody can tell me. Nothing nobody can tell me. When I'm telling you guys, hey man, the market gonna go down. I'm buying this shit when it drop. I don't know when it's gonna stop dropping. All I know is the opportunity is right here. I'm gonna keep buying till this bitch stop dropping. The motherfuckers that made all the money and the most amount of money was the ones that bought in times of crisis, in times of panic, in times of people running around acting like a fool. You don't even know it's fucking crisis going on. You so busy being entertained. You so busy wanting to laugh, looking for a fucking laugh. You just missed 20% on your net worth you could have made in one fucking day. I ain't even lying. In one fucking day. In the stock market. That's the crazy part. We see those type of moves all the time in crypto. I'm talking about in the goddamn stock market. The Dow, the NASDAQ, that shit move. It ain't never moved like that. I don't remember never seeing it move like that. And people act like there are no tariffs. That's not what happened. Trump finessed the shit out of everybody with an old business trick. Old school business trick. I'ma leverage this shit. I'ma make it worse than what it is. So that way, when I do roll this shit back, ain't nobody even gonna care. We got 10% tariffs around the board. That's what America got. And we got a roaring stock market. And here come the cryptos coming back. Because remember, the crypto market is a branch off of the stock market. If the stock market not doing well, the crypto market not gonna do well. But when I saw that stock market tank and I saw all those crypto prices down so low, I just start accumulating. I start buying shit. I actually was moving assets around. I put a stop loss on my XRP at fucking $2, right? So listen to what I'm telling you, right? Remember, my XRP is free to me. It's a free position. It's just $10,000 sitting right there. Okay. I had 5,000 shares. I put a stop loss on my shit at $2 because I felt if we lost that $2 level, it would go lower, and it did. You know, it went down as low as I seen it go to like $1.80 something, $1.70 something. That bitch was low, right? It was real close to that $1.75. It didn't quite get there, but it got very close to there. So my stop loss triggered at $2. So during that time, once I see my stop loss had triggered, because you could put a stop loss on your shit and make sure if it go below a certain price, it'll automatically kick you out. It won't allow your shit to keep going down. Because $2 is a psychological number, right? When people like, oh man, it's $2. Well, shit, I ain't gonna buy it till it's $1.50. It's a psychological number. So I know if we broke that $2 support, it probably would be more downward momentum, which it was. But guess what else happened? A lot of the other cryptos that I wanted dropped as well. So I set a stop loss to sell half of my XRP position. So instead of 5,000, now I have 2,500. But guess what I did with the money? That $5,000 that I got from that XRP move, You know what I did with it? I bought all the cryptos that I wanted to buy. I bought some Chainlink. I bought Ondo. I bought Sui. I was just on a buying spree, just buying everything that was low. Where did I get the money? From that XRP position that's still in the profit. That's handsomely in the profit. So all I did was reallocate my money, moved it to different area where I wanted to be in off the last pump, right? I wanted to be in Chainlink when it hit $26. That shit was at $11 yesterday. I'm looking at this shit. That shit dropped all the way to $10. I was like, man, fuck that shit. I need to move some of this money into this Chainlink position because I believe Chainlink is going to be a big player. Do people know that you can now go buy Chainlink on PayPal? You can buy Chainlink and Solana on PayPal. What? You don't even need an exchange. You can just go buy that shit on PayPal. You could buy it right now. So when this real world asset narrative kick in, you know, I know XRP is going to do well, right? Remember, I have no cost in XRP. All that XRP is free money to me, right? I know that Chainlink is going to do well. That's one of the main ones that bridges all of this shit together. Without Chainlink, it's going to be very hard for them to tokenize these assets. See, I start understanding that. Chainlink is a fucking diamond in the rough, in my opinion. In my opinion. Yeah, everybody's paying attention to XRP. Everybody's paying attention to Bitcoin. But when I'm looking at Chainlink, I'm like, yo, hold on. So you telling me without this damn token, without this cryptocurrency in this chain, what they do is they make it so you could trade XRP and Ethereum and Bitcoin and all of the cryptos can be exchanged because of this one thing. And then it makes it to where it can calculate real world data and put it on the blockchain. That's how you tokenize a fucking skyscraper. Then you start looking at PayPal just partner with them. They partner with all the top banks and shit. Chainlink. They partner with Swift. Chainlink is partnered with Swift. Just like XRP and all them other motherfuckers, Chainlink is going to be one of the ones that do well. And I know I want some exposure to that. So I just moved some of my money from fucking XRP and slid that bitch over to Chainlink. And also Sui. I built out my Sui position. I started to buy some Solana, man. That shit dropped to $95. I started to buy some of that shit, but I didn't buy it. And then I looked, it went up to 120. I said, damn, I should have bought at least 5 of them bitches. But I didn't buy it. I was looking for I bought some Ondo Finance. I got like 1,500 Ondo Finance now. Right? I'm trying to make money, man. I ain't trying to sit around here and fucking laughing for free. Right? So now that I did all these moves, right? This is what happened. In 24 hours. You see? It just popped up. Boom. $3,000 in no time. Right? This is how my portfolio moved because I have a lot. But it's still not moving fast enough. I still need more ownership. Don't worry. I'm not beating nobody. I need to hurry up and get this fucking ownership up. So I need every time this market drops, I'm telling you again, every time it's a catastrophe. Don't ask me shit. When you looking for me and you don't see me in the chat typing in all this dumb shit, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that motherfucker, he focused. So he over there looking at this money. He trying to see where the money gonna move to. It's the truth. It's the 100% truth. I could give 2 damns. I'm telling you, I could give 2 damns about what's going on anywhere else if that market moving. I never seen no type of returns like this in my life. I told you, man, it's nothing better than investing. All right, you create a business, you get with real estate, or you are an investor. That's the only way to be rich in this country. One of those 3 things. You start a business, you get into real estate, or you become an investor. Simple as that. And you'll get wealthy as fuck. This is play money, guys. This money on the screen is fucking bullshit money. I don't care about that money. That's just money. I don't want that money. I want more. I want more ownership so I can have more money. That's fucking play money. I started this portfolio on this channel. $5 grand. $5 grand. I'm just sitting there looking at it. People talking about the market going down, and I'm just looking like, y'all sure the market going down? I started this shit with $5 grand. I don't have a $30,000 problem nowhere in my life that I need to spend that money or sell that shit. I don't even think about that money. I'm trying to fucking grow that money. And I'm going to use these ups and downs in this market to accomplish that goal. Yo, I don't give a damn what the problem is. Do you understand me? I hope you understand me. I don't care if a meteor came out the sky and smashed the whole fucking Gulf of Mexico and emptied all the water onto the shore and the whole earth was flooded. Guess what? If I'm alive, I'm buying the market. The market gonna go to all-time lows, boy. I'm gonna be ready to buy it. This is why cash is king in a downward economy. In the upward economy, cash is trash, right? So how do you navigate this? You always make sure you got dry powder. All right. So again, if I had $1,000 yesterday and I wanted to get into the market the day before yesterday, and I saw the market drop on this tariff shit, I would have said, okay, this is my opportunity. Can the market go down? Yes. Am I willing to risk that? Yes. Okay. So what should I do with this $1,000? Well, I shouldn't put it all in that one time in case it goes lower. That is correct. So I would have put $500 in right off the break. Boom. Why? Because we had a big drop. I'd have put this is me personally, not financial advice. I'd have put $500 in that market, spread that bitch out. Boom. And I'd have $500 in the cubby hole waiting, hoping to God this bitch go lower. And unleash the rest of that money into the market. Because I win both ways. Okay. If the market goes down, then I can buy more ownership at a cheaper price. Right? If the market goes up, I'm making money on whatever I invested. But if I do nothing, then I'm sitting there watching. Like, damn, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. While everybody's laughing and everybody's joking, the market made the biggest move in history yesterday since 2021. I mean, 2001. Damn, that's so long ago. Okay? 24 years ago, the market didn't see a move like that in one day. Now look at the news. Everything is what? Positive. Everybody's happy. Everybody's excited. What I told you about that. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Don't just jump in that bitch because everybody else doing it. Do the opposite. Be patient. You might have another downward move. That would be good for fucking. I don't care how. I pray to God it goes down. I do not buy the upward moves, man. If it keep going up, let it go up. That means I'm making money. I'm cool with that. If it go all the way to $1 million, bitch, let it go. I do not buy any upward moves. I don't do it. I always buy the downward move. Right? You do not buy. You know what they say? Buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So what happened? The news of the tariff rolled back yesterday. What are people going to do? They're going to sell that news. Right? So if you were buying yesterday in the middle of all that opium and fucking ecstatic, that would have been foolish. You know why you were buying yesterday? Because you didn't buy when the market was down. You wanted to wait. So you found yourself buying on the day where the market's going up. I don't want to do that, guys. I want to buy when the market is dead as a doornail, when nobody wants to buy it, when the fucking market is just, everybody's complaining and shit. Because guess what, man? That's when you're going to get the basement bottom prices. It makes sense. It's just your emotion because you so busy worried about that fucking money. That fucking money over there make you do a lot of dumb shit. Right? All I did was now I got, remember I told you about Chainlink? I got 200 shares of Chainlink. That shit like expensive as fuck. That shit like $2,000 some dollars, man. I put a lot of the money I had 5,000 XRP. I sold half of that shit and I moved a lot of that money into Chainlink. Right? Because why? I want exposure to that cryptocurrency. I think that Chainlink can hit $100 or more one day. I really believe that shit. Because of the market cap, because of how many tokens in circulation, right? Chainlink is less than XRP. People don't know that because of the price. But it's just because Chainlink has a way less supply than XRP. XRP got 1 billion tokens. No, shit, 100 billion, I think. Chainlink only has 1 billion. That's why each token is worth more money because it's a little bit of supply. So I was just thinking to myself, man, I need exposure to that because if that bitch take off, y'all seen what happened with Solana? That shit was at like $6. That shit went to like $200 and something. Imagine if I had exposure to Solana. So I just thought it, I thought it would be okay if I just transfer half of that into start this baseline position of Chainlink. And I'm not done with Chainlink. I want to continue add, preferably on down days. I want that bitch to go down. I don't want it to go up. When it go up, I get pissed off. When I seen that fucking market yesterday, I was mad as hell. I got the opposite emotion. I'm gonna be a rich son of a bitch one day. I'm telling you. Because I got it. I got it down pat. I got it. When that market went up yesterday, I was pissed. I was like, fuck. Why? Because I can't. Now I got to spend more money. That's what it was. That's how my mind worked. Because I made up in my mind, yes, I want to be a part of this market. The markets are the best thing in the world. History. Right? The markets move and they're designed to go up. That's it. Right? So I want to be a part of this market. Yes. So what that means? That means I need as much as I fucking can buy. So I don't care about the money. The money ain't what I'm pissed because I didn't put more money in there so I can have more money right now. The more money you put in there, the more money you gonna make when the market go up. Yo, man, I need y'all to understand this shit, man. This shit is real, man. This shit is real, man. All the noise, all the nonsense, your emotion, you like this, you don't like this, you looking up this news shit, you looking up that news shit, you stressing yourself out. You're stressing yourself out. Bottom line, crypto is here to stay. Bottom line, this is the first year America is going to embrace crypto like this. Bottom line, I need ownership. Simple as that. I need ownership in American-based cryptocurrencies. Period. And nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to fucking talk about. You stressing yourself out for no reason. Nothing is new under the sun, man. There's nothing else to talk about. I don't give a damn what causes the market to go down. I'm trying to tell you. So you make sure you have some dry powder. That's called cash. You always need cash on the sideline. And you always should be in the market. So you shouldn't have all your fucking money in the market at one time and you ain't got no money to buy shit. That's why you always got to introduce new capital. A lot of people pick up second, third jobs just so they can have money to invest. Every week I put that $100 to the side. Every fucking week. No matter what. What is that? That's going to help me when the market drop and I got most of my money in the market and the market drop. Then I got that disposable cash. Okay, now it's a good time to throw this money in there. Because the reverse, when everybody's happy and shit, I'm pissed the fuck off right now. I'm telling you. Because I could have bought a lot more of that shit. I wish it would have lasted another week of that fucking market being down like that. You know, tomorrow, Friday, right? I just missed more money I could have put in the market because of this shit going up. I don't like to see this. A lot of people say, hey, the market is going up. Yay. I'd be like, man, it's some bullshit. Because I could have bought more. I could have made more money, man. Go back down. Can you please go back down? And then my logic, because of the experience I have in this market, it won't let me buy the shit when it go up. My brain won't let me buy it. I'm like, hell no, you're not going to catch me with that shit. Because why do people say that Bitcoin is crashing? You know why? Because the majority of them bought at $100,000. That's why. They bought at the top of the market. That's why. That's why I don't do that shit. When everybody was excited, Bitcoin 100,000. Bitcoin 100,000. What did you hear me say? I don't like this shit. This shit ain't cool, man. This shit about to crash. Look what happened. I pointed it out on the chart. I actually brought the chart on the stream and I told you, yo, the RSI ain't been this high in a long time. Ain't too much higher we could go. I was clearly saying that at 100 grand. What did Bitcoin do? That bitch actually went to 108,000. Remember, can't nobody time the top, right? But I knew 100,000. That shit was hot, boy. Bitcoin was running hot, boy, at 100,000. And now where it's at 80. So would have been wise for you to sell at 100,000? Absolutely. And when was that? When everybody was going excited like a motherfucker, acting, yay, Bitcoin to the moon. When people walking up to you talking about crypto that you ain't never heard say crypto, that's your idea right there. It's time to sell this shit. Because they too late. They too late. And the same is vice versa. When everybody's crying, acting like a little ass baby, and complaining about how low the market is going, I can't find enough dry powder to put into this bitch. This is what make the world go round, man. And again, if you learning, this is perfect. This is a great example for you. Now, arch this in your memory bank. Fuck the situation. Fuck all that shit. Understand, anytime the market drops substantially crazy like that, that's an opportunity. That's all you need to plug in your head from this experience. Fuck a tariff, all of that shit. What the tariff got to do with you, man? What any of this shit got to do with you? Nothing. Get that principle right there out of this dumb shit that everybody just saw happen. Okay? Any type of conflict in the world going crazy, I bet on America. Bet, bitch. How can I do that if I don't have the dry powder to put to the side? How can I do that if I wasn't disciplined to keep that $100 every week no matter what? Pay myself, put that $100 a week no matter what. Because you know what a lot of people happen to a lot of people? They don't have no fucking money when the market dropped. You know why? Because last week when you went to invest, you said, shit, fuck that, I'm going to buy this instead. Oh, man, the market ain't moving. I ain't going to put that $100 to the side this week. If you like me and you stick to consistency and you say $100 every week, if the market go up, I just won't buy, but the money will be right there in my portfolio, in my cash balance. If the market goes down, that shit could go down on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. and you done spent all your money this week and you forgot to put your $100 to the side. Guess what? You don't got your $100. The market go up 3 weeks in a row. You got 100. That's $300. You itching for that bitch to go down because now you got more money to put in there. But again, if you're not being consistent with yourself, only you know that. Only you know that. If you put aside, man, you know what? I'm going to put $50 a week in this market. I'm going to make sure every week I'm going to take $50 and set it to the side. If the market going up, I'm not going to buy. If we got some stupid ass catastrophe in the world, that's when I'm buying. I'm gonna spend all this shit that pile up. Yo, you be on a better trajectory than you were yesterday. You got to start somewhere, man. Stop thinking that you can't do it. That's another thing too. People be like, I can't do it. It's not good. I can't. It's not me. It don't work for me. It only work for them. That's a crock of shit. It can happen for everybody. What up, Nene? Juicy fruit in the building. It said that's what I was telling you yesterday, Biz. When you asked me in D chat, every time I get paid, I put at least $50 to $100 in exchange, even if I don't buy nothing. I was waiting for XRP to go under $2. Hey, guess what? See, child. If you attack that bitch when that bitch went up under $2, and you put that fucking money in there, you know what? All of your shit green right now. Your portfolio green as fuck. All that money you put in there was green. It's green, motherfucker. It's green. And you can't unsee that shit. You can't unsee that shit. So you know, man, you know what I always tell people? My biggest regret every fucking time is that I didn't buy more. I'm promised to you, man. My biggest regret is that I didn't buy more every fucking time. It never fails. And while I'm buying, I'll be saying, damn, I don't know. I should wait a little bit until this shit go lower. But I'm going to buy some right now, though, because I learned my fucking lesson. Keep waiting around, right? You can't. Let me tell you something, man. When you get slapped across your head, you better pay attention. It's a message in that slapping, right? If you just watch this shit happen and you just sitting there, you better let that shit make a mental note in your own brain. Man, I just saw this shit and this is bullshit. The next time this market dump like that, I'm buying that shit. Fuck all that dumb shit. That's what you need to learn from your mistakes. You know, when I was sitting in the play watching that bitch go to the sky and everybody was hyped up and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be rich. And I was running around thinking I was the man. I'm up like 20 grand. I'm happy as fuck. And next thing I know, 2 months later, all that shit gone. I'm like, fuck. You know what I did? I made a mental note of that shit. Did you not just see me sell Bitcoin in January? I mean, sell a lot of my XRP in January? Did you guys not see that shit? It wasn't because I don't believe in the XRP. It was because I understand how the market moves, man. When there's so many people, bro, it was people at my job walking up to me talking about XRP. I was like, oh, fuck no. Fuck that shit. There's no way. These people don't even talk about crypto. They talking to me about XRP. That shit is all over the media. It's time to get the fuck out of there. I just made so much money. What I think is going to go to $100 today? Because I got the fear of missing out. Nigga, I just made a lot of money. Let me sell some of this shit. I won't sell it all. I would never sell it all. Let me sell some of this shit while it's up and take that money, and I don't have to work all winter. I can sit in my house all fucking winter like a bear. Don't fucking call me. You see how that shit worked? And now it looked like the smartest thing I did, right? But at the time, it looked like a bad decision. Just like the reverse. The reverse. Let me tell you something, man. When you think it's gonna get worse, let it get worse, and then you take another action. You gotta be consistent. I don't give a fuck if you bought something if you spend $10 on something and it goes to $12 and you buy it $12 and you buy it $10 and you buy it $14 and you buy it $10. When that bitch sitting at $50, do you give a fuck where you bought it at? Right? When that bitch sitting up high as fuck, do you give a fuck where you bought it at? No. Relax, man. Take a step back. Understand where your mistake was. Learn from that shit. Don't let that shit happen too many times, because I'm telling you, man, you're going to miss out so much money that's ridiculous. And this is how the rich stay rich. Now, just imagine on my little scale, right? I'm up 3 grand. Imagine how much fucking money Donald Trump or somebody like that made yesterday. You're talking about millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. If I had $1 million and I put $1 million in the XRP yesterday when that bitch was at $1.80, and that bitch ran all the way back up to $2.10. You know how much fucking money that is right there? 200,000 profit one day, bro. I could just bought that bitch and sold that bitch and made enough money to last a whole year in one fucking day. Because you're betting on America. Fuck the bullshit. Okay? I do not give a damn what causes the prices to go down. As long, I do give a damn. Let me tell you the only situation where I give a damn. If the company or the crypto project you're working with does something that's not beneficial to the project, that's when I will reassess and see if I want to sell at that point. I will not sell because a war broke out in the world. No, I'm not doing that. What I will do is buy more, because the war don't affect this goddamn crypto. The war don't affect Amazon's business price or business model. It doesn't change the business model of Amazon because a war broke out. So what the fuck that war got to do with anything? Nothing. You know what that is? It's all emotion. People acting like idiots and they trying to sell. Let me get my ass in there. Any kind of crisis, I'm buying that shit. I learned a lot from COVID-19. That shit ain't playing around. Right, Juicy Fruit, you be greedy when others are fearful. Double Speak in the building. What up, Double Speak? KB in the building. It said Chainlink is at 221.30. What up, KB? Chainlink is at 21.39. No, bro, that bitch went down to 10 cents. I mean, $10, not 10 cents. It was at like 10 something. That's why I moved that money from XRP over there. Because I was doing math in my head. I said, okay, XRP went up to $3. From $2 to $4 is a double up. I just saw in January, Chainlink was at $26 in January. I just saw that shit. And now I'm looking at it at $10. I'm like, bruh, what am I waiting for? So I just moved some of that profit that I had at XRP into Chainlink. Now I'm locked in Chainlink. I didn't take the money out of the market and go spend it. I just reallocated, reallocated my position. And I also put more new capital in there. You know what I'm saying? So again, while everybody's over there crying and whining about Trump and his tariffs and all of this dumb shit, and I'm like, yo, fuck that shit. That tariff don't matter, man. That tariff don't stop Amazon. Oh, price is gonna be high. So what? You're gonna buy it anyway. Who cares? Right? What is it doing to the economy? It fucked the stock market up. Let me jump in there and you get the biggest gain since 2020, since 2001. My mouth want to keep saying 2021, but it's 2001. That's the last time we had this strong of a move in the S&P 500, the NASDAQ. I'm talking about the market was going insane. Not understand. They act like they don't understand that it's still tariffs out there. That motherfucker just played chess with these people so bad. I'm like, yo, this dude Donald Trump a slickster. He's a slick oil businessman. He just played the whole world, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put all these tough ass tariffs on. I'm gonna make it sound worse than what I'm actually gonna do. So that way, when I do what I do, they're gonna say, oh, that's not that bad. So I'm gonna throw you in the wolves den with the bears and the lions and the zebras and the giraffes and shit, and I'm gonna have alligators circling around you. And then when it happened, oh no, I put you in the fence with a dog. You thinking it's gonna be this outrageous landish bullshit? By the time when he roll the shit back, everybody's cool with it, and the market actually loves it. Imagine if he didn't come out so strong in the beginning with the tariffs and just came out soft with the tariffs. The market wouldn't have liked it. This 10% baseline, they accepting it. They actually celebrated. See how he played mind games with him? I think he just played the phenomenal game of chess with him. You know, people gonna say, oh, Trump better have rolled those tariffs back. And in my head, I'm like, yo, again, y'all keep talking this business shit. Let this man do his job. He know what the fuck he doing. He know what he doing. All I could think about was his plan the whole time was to just get a 10% baseline tariff from everybody. And I think he did that shit. I think that was his plan the whole time. And he said, well, you know, people not going to accept it if I do it like this. I'm going to have to come like I'm an animal, like I'm crazy. And then they're going to accept it. And exactly if the fuck they ain't do it. The world is over ecstatic that America is now receiving tariffs. Shout out to Donald Trump, man. But again, guys, I'm telling you, man, I would encourage you guys to follow this dude. Cause this shit right here should be borderline illegal. This shit right here. This shit right here should be borderline illegal. You guys need to follow this dude, man. If you don't got truth social media, whatever the fuck that shit is, you need to get that shit just to follow this dude, man. This shit should be borderline illegal. I'm talking about, look at what he put. He put, this is a great time to buy DJT. You know DJT is an ETF or no, it's the Truth Media. The Truth. You guys want to see that? That shit went up like 25% in one day. Look at what Donald Trump is doing, man. You guys need to stop fucking wasting your fucking life, man. Look at this shit. He tweeted this out. 3 hours later, he unrolls rolls the tariff back, and the market goes complete insane. He's telling you right here, this is a great time to buy. Whoever listened to this dude made a shit ton of money. Whoever just listened to this dude. Oh, I know you worried about Yella Beezy court case. Oh, I forgot about that. You know, I forgot about that shit. I forgot about Yella Beezy knowing what the shooter did and why the shooter did it and who paid him and all that shit. I forgot. That's more important. That shit gonna make you very hood smart. You're gonna be able to have a conversation with the best of them by knowing every detail that's going on with Yella Beezy. Yup. You need to know how much is his bond. You definitely need to know that. So you can tell all your knucklehead ass friends that you the man because you know Yella Beezy bond. And you know that his grandmother was in the courthouse. Yep. That's more important. You see why they laugh at your stupid ass? You understand English? You see why they laugh at your crazy ass? Yup. You need to know every fucking thing that's going on that doesn't pay you shit. But you can't look at this man. Look, man, that is borderline cheating. This man only been in here goddamn 3 months. The next fucking tweet he send out and you ain't paying attention, you a dummy. Bottom line. Bottom line. He put a cheat code right there in your face. This is a great time to buy. And then 3 hours later, he put this shit up. And the world goes absolutely bonkers. You know what that is? That's what the fucking White House been doing to us this whole time. All them senators and congressmen and all them people, they go tell their friends, hey, this is a good time to buy. You need to go buy this stock. And then a week later, the shit goes crazy. Trump just did that for the whole United States. He knew the policy he was about to say. He knew what he was about to do. Then he tweets out, this is a great time to buy. And then the market goes bananas. That should teach your ass one thing that Donald Trump give a fuck about is the stock market and the crypto market, because he's telling you this. I mean, he's tweeting this. He's putting this up. He's in speeches announcing his intentions with the crypto market. It should tell you one fucking thing. If he don't care about nothing else, he care about that money, man. He care about that stock market. He care about the crypto market. This market is in great hands with this dude, man. With this dude in the office, man, the potential to become a millionaire is very good if you pay a fucking attention to what matters. This man tweeting and we talking about dumb shit. This man telling you, yo, it's time to buy, and you talking about dumb shit. Let that be a message, man. You need to download that goddamn Truth, whatever the fuck it is. Truth Media, Truth Social, whoever give a damn. And you only need to follow one motherfucker on there, Donald Trump. If he say some negative shit, understand, it's about to be time to buy. If she say some positive shit, understand, that market about to go bananas. He's cheating. This is fucking cheating. This is called insider trading. But he just did it with the whole world. So it wasn't insider trading. It was publicly insider trading. You should have been paying attention. But again, you worried about the wrong shit. Ghost Pod, what up, Ghost Pod Gaming? It said, forget the HUD. Money, the money don't sleep. It never does, bro. Never does. Never does, man. Again, we on here. I got some, hold on. I got Omni 20. What's up, everybody? He said $5 super chat. And then we got Ismail with the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you guys, man. We got Ismail, 5 gifted, and we got Amino with the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate all of y'all for that, man. I do. But I want you guys to pay attention to this shit, okay? Don't get too consumed with worldly bullshit, with shit that can't affect you. You know, if I could make this kind of money in the market, I wouldn't give a damn about the market either. But that's the trap. That's the trap, yo. That's the trap. They make you think that you can't participate in these markets, man, when you can. If you put $1 in there and you made 20%, that means you made 20 cents for free. Right? So you could make money in the market. The market is about money making. You got to take your emotions out of the shit and use your fucking brain that God gave you. Understand, when everybody else is happy, it's time to sell. When everybody else is crying like a baby, it's time to buy. Get that shit locked through your thick ass skull and then stop worrying about the wrong shit. I don't give a damn if you buy an Amazon, Apple. Yeah, you might see slower. You know, the risk you take is the reward you're going to get, right? Amazon, Apple, Meta, all of those are established great companies, and you will see return on your investment. And it's just a safe investment. It's safe. You know, it's very safe. What kind of reward you think you're going to get, right? When you're dealing with a new crypto class that's just being promoted to the world, that's very risky, isn't it? I don't think so, because I'm watching this dude, Donald Trump, make speeches. I'm watching him post shit like this on that same media account that made the market go insane, right? Talking about he got an executive order about crypto. You never heard this much acceptance of the crypto space right now. So that's telling me, man, I need to stop playing and get myself into this crypto market, right? That's what I'm doing, man. I'm going heavy, you know, because I really want my great grandkids to not have to struggle as hard as me. I'm laying the seeds down for them, right? That's why I don't care about the money, man. That's another reason why I don't care about the money. If something happened to me and I had to sell everything, then that's one thing, right? You know, that's one thing. But if I never have to sell this shit, why would I sell it for? Maybe my great down the line fuck my money up and sell it all, but at least you know, damn, somebody was able to get that kind of wealth, then I can do it too. Out the mud. I know you guys can do it, man. I know you guys can do it. I know it. You just gotta, the one thing that stops you from doing it is the way your brain works. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, that's it. Those people, those investors and all those people, ain't none of them smarter than you. They just know things you don't know. That's it. Probably some of them is probably dumber than you. They just know things you don't know. That's it. So I encourage you guys to follow fucking Donald Trump, man. On that truth meet. Damn, look at that plane. That's a big motherfucker. Damn, I missed that. I should have put that one on camera. That was the Emirates or whatever the fuck the name of that plane company is. But again, man, you guys are missing out on wealth creation by focus on the wrong shit. When you saw the impact, when I thought the market was overreacting once it happened. I said this shit from the beginning of this whole shit. I said it. I was on this live stream and I said that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here winning and I'm chilling and I'm trying to pass this on to people, man. I told everybody that this shit was going to happen. The market went down. When I saw the impact on that market and how bad it went down, my focus went away from foolishness the instant that it happened. The instant that I saw that shit drop like that, my brain went away from foolishness. I went right to money making mode. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, I wanted some of this chain link. How can I obtain some of this? How can I slide some of this money over? Which asset should I move around right away? Like instant shit. Oh, this person is live. That person is live. Ah, fuck that shit. I need to get this money. And then boom, 3 bands in 24 hours. You could do the same shit, man. I'm ready. What's up, man? I'm ready. I'm waiting for y'all. Y'all bullshit. Oh. What's taking them so long? They gonna do that base first? I don't know what you talking about, man. Hey, that base, that's mine. That ain't yours. Hey, let me ask you something though. They gonna put that base in first? Cause I'm just waiting. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all taking too damn long. Look, that's the owner right there. He just pulled up on me. Oh shit. What's up, man? I told Usman 50 times. This one keep getting stuck. That one be stuck. Wait, hold on. Let me keep showing you. Well, some of them get stuck, but I took them off, and then they open when they want to. So they got a mind of their own. Like I tell the valve to stop, but that bitch keeps spraying, and then 5 minutes later it stop. It always work when I tell it to work, but when I tell it to stop working, it won't stop. That's why sometimes you'll see a little pool attack right there. I be telling them, but hopefully I can empty my truck out today and I get my truck back and I don't have to. They can fix this while it's parked. We're not switching trucks. No, it's better if he fix it when I'm not using it. Look up right there. Look how the truck leaking. Look, you see it right there on the ground. That's coming from that pump right. This part right here, he need to tighten that shit up. I keep telling him, he don't want to listen. So tell his ass to come over here and help me out. Huh? He said he's coming. Huh? Oh, that tire must got a flat. He just put air in it the other day. Hey. So they're gonna do that right there first. Where they starting with me? Where I need to start at? Over there. I'll go on that side and wait. Oh, so I might as well just wait. All right. Yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm chilling. But I was showing, that's the owner. I was showing them where that mechanic say he need to fix my shit. He need to fix my shit, man. My boss cool with me, man. So he pull up on me, ask me what's wrong with the where I was spraying at. And I'm telling them, it's like sometimes my valves on this truck, this ain't my truck, this the backup truck they got me using right now. Skirt. I look at the license plate on that motherfucker. I'm like, yo, this dude think he's slick. He think he nice. The license plate on that motherfucker. The license plate on that motherfucker business, boy. I said, this dude think he's slick. Notice he got the heavyweight one so it could be a tax write-off. That's how people in business think. But anyway, you know, the market is gonna roar. Let me go show you what they doing because they starting to pave now. But they doing the base part. I'm not needed for that because you don't put the tack on top of dirt. See, like this is the whole parking lot we doing. We at the airport. Planes was flying over top of us, but we in the parking lot. We not on the runway. The runway is across the fence over there, but this what they doing. That way y'all can have something to look at while I'm chatting. We making this whole parking lot. So again, when we see these opportunities, man, we can't let these opportunities pass our brain cells. I just said that's how you keep them off your back. You start talking about spending money. Nah, I told him, man, that damn mechanic, man, he keeps saying he gonna fix that shit. So I'm telling him so he can tell the mechanic because I keep telling him and I ain't about to keep telling him. You know, the mechanic, see what we doing? This dude, Angelo, talking about somebody fix potholes. This dude crazy. We make fucking roads. The fuck is he talking about potholes? You need to stop selling me for no damn pothole maker. No damn potholes. He said that shit. I said, bro, this dude tripping. You see what we doing? We making the whole goddamn road, the whole fucking parking lot. That's just this one job. But we gonna go to another job soon. I'm ready. I'm waiting on y'all, man. Y'all keep looking. Yo, they be so mad at me because I don't do too much. You see me sitting here chilling, boy. I tell them all the time, man. They pay me for what I do, for what I know, not for what I do. You know, I make a lot of money for what I know, and that's just the truth. Y'all been watching me as I've been live. I've been sitting here the whole time. I just moved over here so y'all can see what's going on. But we making potholes out here. This dude said. This dude fucking stupid. Yeah, they filling potholes, nigga. Filling no damn potholes. Hey, but again, while I was over here looking at these damn potholes, now I'm pissed because the market is up. So what do I do now? Nothing. I just relax and wait and start stacking money again, right? What am I waiting for? If the market decides to go lower. See, I'm in a good position. Why? Because I was buying the whole time. So now I can chill a little bit and start stacking up that money into my buying power. Just keep every week 100. Hopefully we'll get another catastrophe, another fucking crybaby moment, and I could be able to make some money. You know? And you guys can make some money too. But that's what happened. And while you wasn't paying attention, millions and millions of dollars was made. $1 trillion flew into the stock market yesterday. Let that sink in. And you didn't make none of it because you worried about bullshit. Who's the problem? Me or you? Right? You didn't make $1 of it because you worried about the wrong shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I might once I say I might have the live stream. Why I might be looking at somebody's live stream or something. Don't mean I'm in it. Don't mean I'm engaged. I might just have that shit playing, but I'm over here looking at this. What's going on over here? What is about to happen? Man, I should have came on and told y'all this shit, but it was pretty much too late. If you see this move, let me show this again. If you see this move that happened, it was like, wow, that shit happened fast as fuck. Like, look. So 1 minute the market was down, and the next minute that bitch just went bananas. This is just all the cryptos I had. So I made around, well, it's a little more than 3,000 because they do the past 24 hours. This shit started yesterday, so it's a little bit more than that. They probably cut off about maybe $500. But I made a lot of money yesterday. And I want you to pay attention too. Notice how the prices are lower, but my portfolio pretty much is staying almost constant. That's because I keep adding more money. So even if my overall balance going down and I keep putting more money in there, when that market start going up, it's going to be more than what it was last time. It's going to be more than what it went to last time. I'm just saying, man. Be very wise. And again, I like Chainlink a lot. I took some of my XRP and I moved it over to Chainlink because the price was so low. And now I started a position. When I first started, I only had 50 shares. Now I got 200 shares of Chainlink, right? I need Chainlink to come down because I want to get 500 shares of it. That's in my brain. I'm like, yo, I need to get 500 shares at Chainlink. So would I rather pay $20 a share or $5 a share? Right? So I'm looking to buy Chainlink, but I need that bitch to come down. So I don't want it to go up. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Can you please stop? This is how my brain thinking, man. I'm telling you. Why this shit gotta go up this much? God damn. Could you go back down a little bit? I might not never make it to 500 shares of Chainlink because I'm so focused on buying it at a lower price. But at least I got something in there. I got 200 shares in there. I'm more than likely I'm going to end up with 250. But if the market comes to me and I'm looking at $9, $8 Chainlink, I'm going to be trying to accumulate those 500 shares of that shit. Fuck the money. The money, I ain't even worry about the money. I know that if this real world asset thing really kick off, Chainlink is going to be a major player. XRP is going to be a major player. It's more than one winner. Right? It's more than one winner. And again, everybody's looking at XRP. Everybody's looking at XRP. I go do the opposite. I already looked at XRP. They should have been looking at it when I was looking at it. Now they want to look at it. I was looking at that bitch at 50 cents. They should have been looking at it. I'm moving my attention. Okay, Chainlink. This is a good one. Ondo Finance. It's another good one. Sui. That's another one. All of these cryptos. Notice how I'm picking these cryptos. I'm picking up cryptos based off the popularity that they had the last time. I just saw Chainlink go to $26. The all-time high of Chainlink is $50 a share. I seen that shit. It's on the chart. It's there, $50. So if Chainlink breaks its all-time high, $60, $70, it could potentially hit $100. I need money. I need that shit. I need some money in there. Sui just went to $5 in January. That shit was at $5 right now. Yesterday it was at like $1.90, $1.92 until this fucking news hit. Now it ran all the way back up to $2 and change. But yeah, while it was $1.90, $1.80, I was buying. I got 600 Sui now, 600 Sui tokens now. Remember, I only had like 200. Now I got 600 of them. And I pray to fucking God it goes lower because I'm almost about to get to 1,000. You see how I set those goals in my head? And it ain't about, you ain't heard me talk about the dollar, the money yet. I'm talking about building out that position because Sui, in the next event of the market, when it start going crazy, Sui is going to participate. Why? Because there was so much interest in it already at one time. This shit is almost easy. Right? Ondo Finance. Why am I buying that? Because Trump family buying that shit. Fuck anything else. Trump family buying it. That's the only reason I need. But if you want me to throw another reason out there, because it got something to do with tokenizing real world assets. But the main reason, Trump family buying that shit. I'm buying that shit. I got 1,500 Ondo token right now. Trying to get to 2,000. Just notice how I'm putting the the amount of ownership that I have in front of the money every single time, because that ownership is what's going to make you the money. Nothing else. Nothing else. Ownership is the key to wealth, right? So, with that being said, man, you know, that's all I got to say about that shit. We're going to follow the crew around. I ain't got to do shit, man. This is the easiest job in the world. I love my job, man. I think this is why they be so mad. I got to get out this motherfucker and walk around sometime. I'll be so bored. Yep, Sui, S-U-I. That's it, Jaron Gordon. What it say? Check your volume on your device. Then check your volume on YouTube. Make sure it's not muted. Juicy Fruit knows this thing. All right, another opportunity I see that people ain't paying attention to right now, again, is CleanSpark. CleanSpark is back down around $7. I said, holy shit. I've been so focused on the crypto market, I forgot about CleanSpark over there. Remember, I'd have made thousands and thousands of dollars off of that one company. And right now, it's at a low. I think it's bottoming out. I mean, this is just my opinion. I don't think it should ever be this low, but it's low. And it's like no reason for it. They steady crushing every earnings report. They steady crushing everything. So it's only a matter of time before that shit explode again. CleanSpark. It's down at like $7. I seen it. Shit, the other day it was like $6. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm so worried about building out these crypto positions because that's the narrative, man. Donald Trump saying from the White House that he want crypto orders in place. I'm like, what the fuck? The same amount of attention that he giving to these tariffs, he gave to crypto. But think about it, he went to the crypto first before he went to tariffs. Crypto was a high priority on his to-do list. Remember, he the money man. So I need to buy this crypto market while I have the chance. And you guys should be thinking along the same lines. I'm not going to tell you which cryptos to buy, but I'll tell you something that I own. All right, I own XRP. I own Chainlink. I own Ondo Finance. I own Sui. What else I got in my portfolio? I own Stellar. What else I own? I own Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is some bullshit. I told you I can't wait till that thing blast off so I can sell that shit. I want to sell that shit and take that money and buy some different cryptos with it. But I will not sell it until it makes its move. I just put some money over there. I don't care about it. It's just sitting over there. Only two ways I sell it: if it blasts off or if it's emergency. But it's a gamble play, you know. I said the same. I'm happy that I could in lower. Exactly, bro. Look, this is it. Anytime the market and you gotta be happy. You gotta be happy about it, man. Ondo is cheap right now, bruh. Jared, I got 1,500 of those little things. I need to get some more. Right, I'm building it out. Slowly but surely, you're gonna see. I probably end up with 2,500 of them. I want to get to 2,500, but I need that price to drop, bro. If that price don't drop, I'm good with 1,500. If it goes up from here, I'm good. But if it drop, I'm gonna just keep building out that base. Just build out that ownership, because ownership is the key to wealth, guys. Remember that shit. Don't think about the money, man. I'm trying to tell. If you guys would take that shit and put it into your thick ass scalp, I almost wish they didn't put money on the fucking the thing so you can see it, because that fuck with you. The money is what fuck with people, man. It's people watching that money and they get emotional because of that shit. Focus on building your ownership. Don't look at the fucking money, man. Try not to look at the money. Look at how many shares you got, or how many tokens or cryptocurrency you have, and try to build that shit bigger. That's where your focus need to be. Okay, I got 500. I need to get to 1,000. I got 1,000. I need to get to 1,500. I got 1,500. I need to get to 2,000. And just focus on that. Just building out that position. and let the market do the rest of its job. All right. Focus on building out that position and let the market just do its job, yo. When the market go down, you do your job. When the market go down, you do your job. And don't worry about the money. Oh, I lost $500. Shut the fuck up. Build some more ownership. Oh, I'm down $10,000. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, if you down 10,000, that means it's a motherfucker out here down 10 million. Shut your crybaby ass up and build that position out. I'm down $5,000. Well, you shouldn't have put the money in there if you didn't want to lose it. Now, shut your crybaby ass up and build that position out. Because once that market reverse, I need my cut. I need my cut. You dig me? Oh man, this shit is real, man. It said Biz. Did you say Clean Spark? Yep. Hey, Clean Spark is one that's in the stock market. I made like shit 30 grand off of that. Shit, more than that. I made a lot of money off of Clean Spark. And now it's all the way back down to damn near where I first originally bought it. My average price was $4 a share when I first bought it. It ran all the way up to like 20-some dollars, and I ended up selling a lot of it. And now the share price is around $7 again. I'm like, man, that's gonna make somebody some money. Clean Spark, that's a stock in the stock market. It's the only stock that I own in the entire stock market. I think it's one of the hidden gems in the stock market. That's why I own it. And I haven't sold everything, but I sold a lot of it. I only got maybe $5,000 in there right now, just sitting there, just to see if it would do. I already made so much money off of it that it's just like a free position for me, you know. But XRP, not CRP, XRP, Chainlink, Sui, and Ondo, yes, those, yep, all of those. But take the C out and put X. XRP is moving. But again, guys, this is number one. What up, Nene? Appreciate that, man. Salute to Nene, man. I've been rocking with Nene for. Yup, that's it, Jaron Gordon. CLSK. Yup. So remember, do not put money in this market that you care about losing. Do not take your mortgage money or your rent money or your light bill money and buy nothing. All right. Make sure you pay your life first. The extra money, the throwaway money, the money you waste on dumb shit all the time, that money right there is the money that I put in the market. Instead of wasting it on foolishness, I just buy more shares. That's it. And what happens is I make a shit ton of money. And then I go buy my son a Mercedes. Like, hey, man, here you go, buddy. My daughter's coming. I want to get her the little small Range Rover, that little the little one, not the big Range Rover. They made a little small little one. I want to get her one like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're around 10 to 15 bands. So I need to fucking smoke these markets. And she got a whole nother year till she turned 16. So like I said, I plan on being out of this market by the end of this year, because I believe 2026 will be a bloodbath. I think it's going to be worse than what it is now. Be honest with you. It's only based off of the 4-year cycle. I damn sure going to secure some profits this year. I might not fully exit, but I'm going to be the fuck out. I'm going to take a lot of this money and walk. You know, because again, I think it's going to be a big problem come next year. That's just only based off of history, only based off the 4-year cycles of Bitcoin is why I'm even saying that, because Bitcoin has 4-year cycles before the halving. You have 2 years of bull and 2 years of bear. And the 2 years of bull market is almost over with. This would be the second year of that bull market. And normally, right after, this is based off of history. This is not based off of anything that I know currently. I'm just going off of history. After the president is elect, like 6 to 8 months after that is when we see the peak of the market. Normally, okay? But this ain't normal right now, because now you got United States embracing crypto. Everybody's trying to get in the crypto game and all that shit. So I don't know, but based off of that logic of the history of Bitcoin, 2026 would be the start of the bear market based off of the history of Bitcoin. If we're going to just base it off the history, because that's all I have to go by, is what the market has done in previous years, right? And that's what the market does. You know, after like 6 to 8 months after that presidential election, the bear market starts. And once that bear market start, that shit get ugly. And people start crying, and I start buying, right? And then now I just be sitting back trying to get in where I fit in. It's 50 of y'all in here, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all. The channel growing, growing organically. And once again, man, without you guys, there's no channel. If you guys it said, did you look into that XRP ETF? Oh yeah, I seen that. They talking about they all but confirmed that's gonna happen. The XRP ETF will put a lot of buying pressure on XRP, which would be good. The biggest news I think that I need to look forward to, right? This is some news we got that we can look forward to. Before I get here, I'm giving you guys a warning, right? Number one, interest rate cuts. All right. Now let's see if Donald Trump focuses himself. Remember, I told you he liked the goddamn markets. Okay, he likes the markets. Understand that. Interest rate cuts. That would be another stimulator for the market. We get some interest rate cuts, the market gonna run up. All right. I'm giving you the warning. These are things that you could be looking forward to. All right. What else? Those goddamn tariffs with China. If there could be some negotiation with China and the United States and they come to an understandable negotiation, the market is going to go the fuck up. Okay? These are things you need to be thinking about. While the market is getting beat up and everybody's crying like a baby, do not forget this shit, okay? Because this is what matters, man. You going to get your emotions all fucked up. Don't do it. Understand, interest rate cuts going to send the market higher. Them negotiating a deal with these tariffs with China is going to send the market higher. All right. What else? What else could cause the market to go higher? Any more crypto news that the fucking president say, it's going to cause the market to go higher. If they start talking about the SEC, okay, and they start trying to regulate the crypto industry, the market is going to go higher. What could cause the market to go down? I don't know. A black swan event. They call them black swans. Those are things that people can't see coming. I don't know. Maybe a war break out somewhere. Who knows? This is why you always got to stay ready. You always got to have money in the holster. So I got $2,500 on the sideline. No. I put $2,000 in the market yesterday. I got $500 on the sideline waiting. And tomorrow is Friday, so I'm gonna have $600 because I'm gonna put $100 in my buying power, and I'm not gonna buy shit. I'm waiting for red, man. I'm looking at my phone, everything fucking green. I'm over here pissed. I'm telling you, this is a day in the life of what I do, man. I come in here, I look at this fucking thing, and either I get excited or I get pissed. And the way I get pissed is when I see this shit. Bitcoin up 6%, Ethereum up 10%. That shit was, Ethereum was 1,400 the other day. Right now it's 1,600. All right, XRP up 12%. Solana up 9%. Cardano up 11%. Chainlink up 11%. Hedera up 18%. I'm looking at this shit. I'm getting pissed. I'm like, fuck. All because of the ownership thing. I want more. Right? I want more of this shit, man. I'm pissed that I can't get what I want. It won't give me what I want, which means I can't lose. I can't lose because even if the market go down and I'm losing money, I'm good because I get to buy more for cheaper price. If the market goes up, then I make money. But I don't want it to go up because I can't buy more ownership. I'm telling you guys, man, it's only one thing and it always never fails. I always wish that I bought more, man, every single time. Uh-oh, Evo said drop the link. I see you, Evo. There we go. Link is in the chat. Do you see what Onyx coin is doing? No. I don't even know what Onyx coin is. Is it a, first of all, is it a meme token? Let me go check and see what it is. Let me see Onyx coin. Shit, nigga, I'm over here. It's the reason why I'm coughing Omni, man. Ain't no water gonna stop this. Let me see. We got ONYX. ONYX. What is that a crypto or is it there go Evo? Is that a crypto or is it a stock? What up, Evo?
What up, boy?
Chilling, man. We over here winning like a motherfucker.
Boy, who you telling? God, bro, my nigga, bro. When I tell you, look, son told me like yesterday morning because I called my brother. Uh, I called that motherfucker like 7:30 in the morning. I was like, hey yo, I feel like something big gonna happen today. I was like, yo, buy some shit. And so then he was like, oh man, shit. Man, niggas is just still waking up. I was like, but the money don't sleep, nigga. Wake your ass up and buy something. And then, sure enough, like, cause I think Trump dropped that tweet around like 9:30, like right when the markets open, bruh. By lunchtime, when I said my shit jumped up by 27%, I was like, nigga, please, this can't be life.
That's what, bruh. That shit be crazy. Donald Trump know what the fuck he doing, and people need to realize that Donald Trump loved the stock market.
Bruh, he does, and like that was the thing. I was like, bro, like I just felt something, bro. I don't know what it was, and like I said, I've been focusing on that ETF because like. I like look, it's something new. You know when I sent you that DM, I was like, yo, check this shit. Like check this shit out. And you was like, wait a couple of days or what have you. So I did what you said. I waited a couple of days. And shit.
Did it
Like
drop? It dropped, right?
yeah, it dropped down to like
That's
23.
why I told you that. Yeah. You know why it
Yeah.
does that? Because
Uh
normally every time one of those things happen, it repeats the same pattern. Because humans are regular creatures that do the same thing. They it's predictable. Every time one of those coins hit the market, it always run up and go crazy, and then it sells off every time.
right.
So if you jump in there right when the bitch go live, you probably gonna get you probably gonna end up losing money out the deal unless you sell it right away. Like you just
Right.
buy to get that initial pop and then you sell it because all the people that were invested before the market before the coin went live, they call them like seed investors. So like say
Uh-huh.
me and you created a crypto coin and we put up this bitch ass nigga gonna back up into me. Fuck is this nigga doing? He don't got no mirror. Y'all see this truck?
Hey, I about to say, man, just fall out the cab and throw some water on your lap, bro. You gonna get an extra five
Shit.
thousand.
No, I probably cuss his ass out. Tell him, you dumb motherfucker. But I'm chilling though right now. But just think about it. When those initial investors that put money up to get in that project, once it go live and all that money being made, they're gonna sell.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
like
And what right. And that causes the market to go down. So now you probably got a better deal than which damn, this shit good, boy. You got a better deal than what you would have had if you had just bought it right away.
right. Yeah. So like when I saw like it was stagnated at like 23, I was like, all right, let me just go and throw some in there. And then I bought like 7 shares of it. And then like sure enough, I was like, damn Trump, fuck this guy. And I was like, yeah, I mean, like, cause then on top of it, I mean, like, with it being on the stock market, I was like, all right, that hit a little different. So I was like, all right, so I have my base amount that I won't sell at all. I just let that do what ETFs do. And then like I should have called. Now what I should have done is call my financial advisor and like tell them like to do some shit like over with my Roth account. I'd be like, hey yo, do this. But like we was in the middle of working, like in the heat of the day, and I was like, man, I can't do it right now. So I'm gonna talk to him rather later on the day, or I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow, and I'm gonna let him know what plays I'm trying to make for the next coming months. So, but hell yeah, man, like. Yeah, I'm just paying attention to this shit. Like I ain't. I mean, I look at the bullshit or what have you, but like on the back end, hell no, I'm making strategic ass moves. That's the best thing I
Yeah,
can say.
so basically all the shit that you bought when that tariff came and everything crashed, did you buy anything at that point?
Nah, yeah, I bought so I bought more XRP. I bought some XLM. Like I bought some shit like the night before. Like I wasn't even thinking about that when I was just like, all right, I got some bread. Let me go ahead and put that over in there. And then what else? I bought some Ondo and I bought some H bar. And I was like, all right, I kind of have like my base right here. But as far as like the ETF, like I had purchased it like I had purchased some like the day before as well. But then like I was like, nah, let me just go ahead and go all the way in, like the morning of before Trump had sent that text out. Because I was like, man, something major about to happen. I just felt it, like like when you say like when people say like the spirit hit them. I, I like that's
So
what I felt.
you just had a hunch that shit was gonna
I had a
happen.
hunch that something major was gonna happen on this day. So I was like, man, fuck it, let me go ahead and do this. And then lo and behold, by lunch, man, my like that bitch jumped at 27%. I was like, guys, to be more careful. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah, that type of shit don't happen that much, especially in the stock market. It happened like that in crypto all the time.
Yeah, it happens in crypto, but like not in the stock market. Like that's why I was saying, like I wish I had called my financial advisor like that morning as well. But like I said, I couldn't because my hands were tied up. But it is what it is. I mean, like my positions are good right now. I'm in like multiple mutual funds and ETFs anyway. So I mean, I'm just letting it do the money dance. I mean, I can't touch the shit till I'm 59 anyway. So fuck it, I got time.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is just keep adding, especially when the world goes crazy. It's the best time. It
Right.
never fails.
Hey
Never
yo,
fails.
Mike Wu, on some real shit like fuck Robin Hood, like dead ass. Like ever since in 2020. What happened with that whole GameStop thing? I never trusted Robinhood. Your best bet
Oh yeah, I remember that.
your best bet as far as like crypto would probably be crypto.com or what's the other one? Coinbase. Those are probably your best ones. Now, one of the less regulated ones like Uphold could kind of give you like more options, but like crypto.com is probably like your best bet as far as crypto.
Yeah, that's the one I use.
Right.
Hey, I see somebody say, "What do you think about AMC?" You gotta remember, AMC was a momentum play. That shouldn't have never went up that high. It only did that because people were mad at the hedge funds.
Right.
So that's why it went up so crazy high. Shit, if you start seeing that AMC, you'll know because people will be talking about it. They'll be talking about it on Reddit and all that shit, talking about, hey, we gonna do this again. If they do it again, then yeah, you jump in it. But You gotta catch it right when they first start doing it.
Like
Don't
when they first, cause like yeah,
yeah, don't wait
like
until that bitch go crazy high and just start buying it. You gonna get your whole wig pushed back.
like I said, like that's what happened to a lot of those people with the GameStop shit. Like, I mean, they shorted the stock or what have you, and like there was some people that was able to pull out, but like I said, when Robinhood like they did some back end plays like that held that money away from everybody, and like these people like been holding on to that shit for years, like since 2020, man. Like it's almost like a cult now. Like there's a whole YouTube video about that shit. Like how people are like are never letting go of their shares in GameStop, and you got people that got thousands of dollars in this
Shit.
shit. Like I was like, ain't no fucking way.
It's two people that I learned from that. Well, one person that I learned from his mistake. The dude called the Dogecoin millionaire. You ever seen that story,
Oh yeah. I heard about him. Yeah.
bruh? He put in $200,000 in some weird shit around 5 cents. He went crazy. He did it right. That bitch went up. That motherfucker was up like $3 million on Dogecoin, and he talking about I'ma leave it there and I'm holding it because we gonna go higher. And I was like, bruh, this dude is a knucklehead. I'm like, $3 million, my Jeezy. You can't sell some of that shit, bruh. Like, what are you doing? He lost it all, bruh. By holding, thinking it's gonna go higher. Like there's no way, man. Anytime you get life changing wealth, you gotta sell, man. You gotta sell. It's like if I had $3 million in the play, man, I'm taking out $2 million, bro. They're not getting this money back, bro. I don't give a damn if it go higher. Shit, they lucky I left this last million in here. I would have liked to take that too. But you I've at least taken $2 million out of that, bro. There's no way that man should have let that damn thing go all the way back down like that. That was crazy to me. Where the fuck this dude go? Oh, okay, he gone. Hello? Yo. I don't know if y'all can hear me or Evo mic just went out.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep.
All right. I think it's something wrong with my headphones. I think it's about time for some new ones. But no, what I was saying was like, yeah, I would have, hey, I would have taken all that money and get the fuck out of there. I mean, but like that was the, but like that, like Doge was like the first meme coin, like like the godfather of meme coins at that given time. And I remember that being in 2020 as well. Like 2020 was a crazy ass year. And
Bro, everything has a cycle, right? Those meme coins that have a cycle again. They,
right,
they definitely gonna have a cycle again. So again, right now the narrative is this real world shit, right? Once this narrative over, I might rotate into some fucking meme coins because you gotta know meme coin is gonna have its season.
yeah, it's gonna
Don't
have
just
its season.
don't just think they just sitting there and they not moving or they going down and you like damn what's going on. Nah, man, those would be the times you want to add more ownership.
Right. I get that. I definitely get that. I guess because like this younger generation, boy, they killing the meme coin thing, man. Like, I mean, I sat here and saw a rug pull being done like live on stream, and like this little young ass kid, 15 years old, like he just rug pulled like $20,000, like it was nothing.
Yo, they
Like,
be doing that shit. That's why you don't just buy anything you hear somebody say. The first thing you want to do is go do some research. Make sure you know what you're buying. If you know that it's a meme token that you're buying and it's just like a game, then you go ahead and buy it if that's what you want to do. But
right.
if you don't just be buying shit, because I'm telling you, oh yeah, buy Shiba Inu, and you thinking it's a real actual investment, not understanding yo, this is just a fucking play toy right here. This bitch go crazy. We all making money. We out.
No, that shit got so bad for that little boy. Someone kidnapped his dog.
Damn.
Yeah, no, like that shit was savage as hell, man. Like that dude sat there like bruh,
Damn.
they kidnapped that little nigga's dog, bro.
What did he do to the market? What up? I see you SJ in here and Ballhead Wayne. I see y'all.
No, like I said, this was on on a live stream. This is on a live stream on TikTok. And I sat and I watched it. Like I'm not going. I mean, it was entertaining. It was actually entertaining live. And then like next thing you know, he was like, all right, it hit a certain level. And then right after that, like he rugged it. Like he pulled the fuck out of it. And then that was when like I forgot it was a multitude of thousands of dollars, man. Like it was a lot of money. And he was like, "Oh man, shit! I just pulled, I did did this." He's like, "All right, guys, y'all have a good night." That's it, man. Them motherfuckers doxed him.
After he done made $200,000.
Right. Like, yeah, they done doxed him. They did, they did my man's dirty, man. Like, and then next thing you know, I guess like his mom had let the dog out to go, had let the dog out to go use the restroom. Someone sat there and kidnapped the dog, man. Held the dog for ransom. This is real life shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
this can't be life.
yeah. If you hold a dog for ransom, shit.
And you know how white people are when it comes to their dogs. So like that shit was crazy, man. But like I just remember seeing that shit live, man. I was like, I can't believe this motherfucker just did. This a bold little boy. And
What up?
yeah,
What up, bro? You on camera? You want to go off camera or you good on camera?
Oh shit, cool, appreciate it. Hey, I just have the question though. So, meme coins are they like NFTs?
Mm-mm.
nah, nah,
A meme coin is like a joke. It's
Okay,
like a joke
okay,
coin. So like say me and Evo came together. We said we gonna make a cowboy hat coin, and we
this
just
nigga.
put our money together and we make a cowboy hat coin. And that bitch it hit the market. That bitch take off and go running. Everybody piling in cowboy coin. The whole time, me and Evo started this shit, so we got most of the damn cowboy coins in our pocket.
Right.
And then when that bitch get to a certain amount of money, we sell all that shit and take all the money, and people be stuck holding the bag.
Take all the
gotcha.
liquidity out of it because it's all about liquidity.
Yep.
Like, and once you take out all the liquidity, like yeah, like you said, motherfuckers are stuck with the bag, and then you got some people that just they hope that the shit gonna bounce back, but it won't.
Gotcha,
Like that's what
Right.
happened
Those
to that
people.
Hot Tua girl.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
she
heard
rug
Right.
about
pulled
It's
her
a
that.
girl.
shit.
Yeah, it's a girl on Instagram that got famous because she says hot too or some shit,
Mhm.
spitting on, and then they made a fucking coin about that shit, the
Right.
hot two coin. And when that shit hit the market, it went bananas, and people was hot too, hot too, hot too, and everybody that ended up buying that shit probably got their whole week pushed back, especially if they
They
didn't
did.
sell.
Like there's multiple lawsuits. Like it was a multi-million-dollar scheme.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Ignorance is not an excuse. You gotta know what you buying. You know that's why I always tell people do your research. Like I got Shiba Inu. Why? It's the number two meme token in the world, right? It's behind Dogecoin, right?
Right.
They call it the Dogecoin killer. That means it's so many people invested in Shiba Inu that ain't no rug pull no more. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
ain't no fucking rug pull. So I know that Shiba Inu is nothing but a dog token. It has no real world use, nothing. It's just there. And when people feel like it, and that goddamn meme season hit, they gonna be buying the shit out of fucking Shiba Inu, and that's how I'm gonna make my money, or Shiba
Right.
Inu. But I'm gonna be selling my shit. I'm not gonna be holding it thinking I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna be selling my shit for my profits. That's a
Right.
gamble
So,
play.
Yeah, it's a gamble
Unlike
so
play.
you
Yeah.
have.
Unlike Chainlink that has actual business, it has a use case for it. It's a real cryptocurrency. It's not a fucking bullshit meme token.
So do you Google like real world currencies versus meme coins or something like that when you do your research? Like
No,
how
they
you know
got
that's a meme
um
coin?
because they got different sectors, right? It got to tell you if it's a meme coin or something. Everything has like a white paper. The white paper is the beginning, from the author, whoever created the shit. They come out with a
Gotcha.
white paper to tell you what the crypto is about, um, what is it used for, what's the plans on the cryptocurrency, and that way you can judge if you think it's a good project or not. And with the meme tokens, they automatically say this is a meme coin. Like, you know what a meme is, right? It's
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
right.
I lost you, bro. I can't hear you.
My man service is acting nervous. No, but like I said, I mean it's just a joke. It's just like it's a community thing. Like you got like the chill guy meme. Like there's several memes. I mean, you have the fart coin. Like these motherfuckers like actually made a coin called fart coin, and it's
Oh well.
just and it's just a meme. It's just a community of people, and they're trying to get more people to to buy into it, and then eventually what's gonna happen is like people gonna start taking their profits, and sometimes a lot of this shit can go up like overnight when people are sleeping. And then like that's when motherfuckers just snatch all the liquidity out of it. And then you wake up in the morning like, oh, let me check my shit real quick. Then you like, oh damn, it jumped up this much. And then you try to pull that out. You can't. Like you see too much of that. Like that's why I'm very weary about meme coins. So I mean, yeah, some if you get in early enough, then yeah, I mean you can make you some bread off of it, but don't look at it as a long term thing. Things like Pepe, Shiba Inu, and Dogecoin, like those are gonna be here for a good little while. But I mean, other than that, like the narrative right now is like real world assets. So you got XRP, XLM, XDC, SUI, Chainlink, um, Ondo. It was a AXL. You got all these things like that are helping with the future financial and banking system. So it's like all these things are coming together to kind of like H bar. You got all these things coming together to try to help with the transition of wealth from the Swift banking to like Ripple and all this other stuff. I mean, hell, like American Express just adopted Ripple. Like
Oh
that's
shit.
crazy. Like that's a major thing right there. So. Um, like it's gonna be it's gonna take some time for the shit to really hit. Everyone's talking about this whole thing about the ISO something like that. Like in July, when they actually like open up the floodgates, like they sign everything in, like this is solidified. This is what we're gonna do. Apparently all those coins, the XLM, XRPs, and all that other shit like that is they say it's supposed to go up. They've been saying this shit for a while. I mean, it's gonna make its little dance moves, like but we never know. We never know what the fucking market gonna do. So
Yeah.
one day you might wake up, you know, rich, and then a motherfucker. Another day, it might make a little bump, but just take your little profits, man. Like, don't get greedy. Don't get like old boy that was with the Dogecoin. Like, he got greedy, and he fucked himself over.
Yeah. I mean, I see the way the world going. I mean, if you want to get all religious and stuff, it's gonna be a one world currency, and
Right.
cryptocurrency is gonna be there. I'm just trying to find which one, so I can already be in that joint. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
gonna be Bitcoin or XRP or whatever. I'm just trying to get into it.
So Bitcoin is gonna always be there. It's not gonna have the dominance that it's gonna have. That's been having throughout all these years. Like XRP is like it tends to be the one that everyone is talking about because XRP and Ripple or what have you, like those are the same thing. And my thing is that like when people like really look into what it is, like this has been in the works for forever. I mean, um, Elon Musk he essentially like runs XRP. Like the original name of it was called OneCoin, and so he ran with that. They changed the whole marketing aspect of it, and then that's when the SEC had did what they did. They clamped down on it and kind of fucked it up for quite some time. And
Yeah,
now
it
that
didn't slide for a little while.
yeah, so now that ISO, yep, there you go. I'm not gonna call you what your name is because it's a little, but respect, dog. Um,
I can't even see YouTube. I closed it out. I ain't want the background noise or whatever.
yeah. But after that, the SEC lawsuit was dropped. I mean, it didn't really change much of anything, but now there's a whole lot more wiggle room for Ripple to do what it does. Because what happened was, like, even though it locked down in America, they was making all these back end deals like with Japan and like all these countries, all these different companies. I mean, I think Amazon is about to do just adopt Ripple as well. Like, so
Okay.
XRP is going to be like the big thing, right? But the thing is that there's going to be other ones like XLM that's going to run alongside with XRP. XLM right now is like at 24 cent a coin. I got it when it was like 14 cent. And like I said, I mean, if you're looking at it day by day, like yeah, that shit gonna fuck with your head. Like my thing is like, like look at it like every other day throughout the week or at the end of the week. Don't If you look at that everyday chart, man, that shit gonna run you crazy. And when in doubt, zoom out. Like instead of looking at the day by day trade, look at it from a week out. Look at it from a month out and see like where the percentages were, and you realize it's not as bad as it could be, or what it seems like. So I mean, like I said, like put a little bit to the side. Like what I do, I regardless of the matter, I put $5 in XLM, um, XDC, XRP. I put $5 in all that shit every day, like regardless of the matter. I don't care what the price is. I put $5 in it. So and it's gonna go up. It's gonna go down. I mean, people have different ways of how they do their things. I'm not a
Yeah, yeah,
financial advisor.
yeah. I got you. More than one way to skin a cat. I got you, bro.
hmm So, but you got people like Biz that he saved. And Juicy Fruit, like they save. They put that shit to the side. Like yeah, I do that as well, but I do that more for my stocks. So I make sure like I have like $50 to the side, or I put, you know, $20 like every paycheck, and then when it's time, like when I feel like it's a good time to buy, I just go ahead and I load up my positions. So like, but like I said, that's just for my stocks. But for crypto, $5 here, $10 there. But I do it every day. I do it every day consistently.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, that's all I wanted to get more information on. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
drop down.
yeah, yeah. The main thing is like just look at the X's, man. Like I said, like the
Hey,
best
good
thing
looking out
is,
with that ETF though. That
oh yeah,
XXRP. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check into that.
yeah. Looking at that, and like I said, I mean, and it gives you double the leverage.
Yo, my
So,
bad. Yo, my fucking internet went out. My bad. Y'all go
boy,
ahead.
we're gonna call you Biz to the streets, man. The fuck?
Nah, you see how I'm driving around on the street. That motherfucker just went crazy. What up, Kodak? But go ahead. I don't know what y'all go ahead. I'm just listen.
No, we just talking cash money shit about you, man. We're talking about you got them headlight looking motherfucker. I need to stop. But
God damn.
Oh shit.
That
but
motherfucker said I look like a headlight. God damn.
Yeah, that is
nah,
a hard one right there. Pause.
no, we were talking about. I was just about to say like just look at all the X's, man. The X's like I said, XLM, XRP, XDC, XL. Like look at all that shit, man. Like just but do your research. That's the best thing I could say because
Yo,
and just
the
stay
the
consistent with it.
project the project will tell you what it is,
Yeah, I'm
right? So
building my
don't
watch list. Every time y'all drop a name, I'm going back to crypto.com and I'm putting them in my favorites. So yeah, believe. Thanks for dropping those names.
right when you hear the name, just go look at it and then see if you like the business model, right? If you like the idea and what the business is doing, then you can start a play, start an entry because then at least you got some framework to work with. Don't start a starter position is not a big position. You could start a position with $50. That's just to put you so now you got some skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
as the market goes lower, you figure out what is causing the market to go lower. Is anything going wrong with this crypto I picked, or this company I picked, or this stock I picked? What's going on with the news with that company? Oh, nothing is going wrong, and nothing. It's just an outside economic condition that's causing the market to drop. Well, this is now I can buy more ownership, right? And then the bigger you build your ownership out, when the market starts to rise, you start making a shit ton of money.
Yeah, yeah. I know I'm basically doing that with with the stock market, but you know, when you're talking cryptocurrency, it's like, you speaking Spanish to me. I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot.
Well, you
So
do
yeah.
see that Trump is making waves for crypto. You see that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I'm trying to get up in that joint.
Yeah, yep. That's all
Especially
you need
after
to
this
know.
darn tariff.
That's all you need to know, right there. He's making waves for crypto to become great. So you might want to find you some of the good blue chip cryptos, right? You can't go wrong with Bitcoin. You can't go wrong with Ethereum, right?
I was thinking
Solana is
about
up
getting
there.
that
X,
Ethereum, but I don't know if I want to drop that 1,000 just to get in, just to get one.
yeah, but that's if you don't have to buy the full one. You could put $50 in Ethereum and it just give you a fraction. You could buy a fraction of it.
Yeah, I'll holler
Is
at
Right
y'all
here.
guys
fractions
later,
worth
man.
it
Y'all be
though?
safe.
All
Yeah,
right,
be cool,
Evo.
bro.
All right.
But hey, is it really worth the time and the effort for just doing a fraction of a coin?
Shit, I don't see why not. If you put $100 in Ethereum, Ethereum price double, you that 100 turned to 200. That's why they
Okay,
put the
okay.
fractional shares in there, so nobody will feel left out. Because it is a lot to ask somebody to spend $1,500 for one coin. But
Yeah.
then you have a full Ethereum. Like I
Okay.
said, you can work your way up to that full coin. You could put $50 here, $100 here, $50 here on a down day. You put in $200. Next thing you know, you got a full Ethereum, and then you just keep building. Whatever you decide to buy, the object is to build ownership. It's not to worry about the money. The money is what fuck people up. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get
You
you.
wanna you wanna figure out how can you accumulate ownership in the good project. Like again, I keep talking about this chain link thing because I think it's gonna be major. And XRP is another one. You could just build that shit out slowly but surely. They call XRP $2 for one, right? But
Yep.
it's so many XRP. That's why XRP is a top crypto with a price tag of $2 because it's a 100 billion XRP in circulation, right? So if you just $2, you spend $25 a week XRP, just buy it. Before you know it, you got a lot of fucking XRP on your hands, and when that shit move, your portfolio move right along with it. So it's the same concept as a stock. It's the only difference between a stock and a crypto is cryptocurrencies have communities behind them, where versus a stock has an actual business behind it, right?
Gotcha.
So like, and it's certain cryptos that have a business, like Chainlink is a business. XRP has Ripple, that's the business. That's behind it. Certain ones do, all of them don't, and you got to know how to decipher the two. If somebody tell you to buy dog eat dog coin, instantly in your head, you should know, man, that's a gamble play. That's a gamble. We at the casino with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And somebody like, hey man, you should look into this Ondo Finance. You like, okay, what is this Ondo Finance? You go Google it, and next thing you know, they're about tokenizing real world assets. This is the narrative that's gonna go main. That's already been mainstream is the tokenization of real world assets. So I'm buying anything that has to do with tokenizing real world assets. You understand?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yep. Similar to the stock market. It's just stock market. You have like if you buy Home Depot stock, you can see what Home Depot is doing as a business. You can see the profits they're making. That's the difference between a stock and crypto.
I got you. I got you. All right, brother, go on and do your thing, man. I just wanted to hop up and answer that. I'm about to drop down.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. No question. The only question that's dumb is the question that's not asked. So don't think
Absolutely.
that you can't ask a question and you feel like it's a dumb question. It's a good question because you asked it. You dig?
Word.
And now
Word
you
is
know something that you didn't know earlier. And that way can't
word.
nobody trick you with no meme token. When they like, yo, this a
Yep.
meme token, you like, shit, do I want to gamble with that one or not? If you feel like gambling, then you gamble. But if not, then not. Man, I done left, went to the store and came back and these motherfuckers still in the same spot, man. This shit crazy.
Peace out, bro.
All right, bro. You be good, man. Ishmael in the building. It say you could put $200 every week on that shit. Yep. Yeah, we in here. Ishmael, ISO 20 coins is going into effect July 14th. Okay, now what is this ISO 20 2022 coins? You guys need to look that up. We just was talking about them. XRP, XLM, H bar, all of those tokens are included into this ISO uh 2022, whatever the fuck number that is. That's a stupid number. 20022. What is that? That's 20,022. Okay, so that's a good one. July 14th. That's a day we should be paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? So go look that up. What tokens are in the ISO 22? Then you can look right here. This dude Donald Trump is I'm telling you, man, he's cheating. This dude cheating, man. I encourage you guys to go follow this dude, man, and just pay attention to what he's doing, man. Look, look at what he put right here. He lists XRP, Solana, and ADA by name. This dude is crazy. I love this dude, man. He lists them by name. They're on there by name. Which ones you're supposed to buy? That's the ones America's buying. Only difference is America can hold for the long time. They don't care if the price go down in the time being. They in it for the long haul. Man, these dudes are just out here. I don't even think they're gonna need me. It's taking too long. They going around the circle. What y'all doing today, man? Anybody else live? If ain't nobody else live, we can chill. You know, y'all can chill in the chat. We can just talk shit, whatever. We done got the business out the way. We can talk shit now. Oh, it's a girl at the bus stop with her flagging uniform on. What's she doing? Here come the mechanic. Look at that shit. Y'all was here live on the live stream when my boss pulled up, the owner pulled up talking shit. Now the mechanic is here. The fucking valves back there, buddy. These fucking valves right on my shit. I told the owner on your ass. That motherfucker pulled up right next to me. He on my passenger side right now, sitting there and shit in his mechanic truck. See the mechanic chilling, man. Mechanic over there chilling, man. We out here. You better have pulled up on me. Nah, he gotta fix that. Hey, Ishmael, you know it. Hey, Ishmael, when that joint dip, I move a lot of money around, man. I got a lot of chain link, man. I got 200 chain link right now. I took some of my XRP. I put a stop loss. This how I got it, man. I put a stop loss on my XRP at like $2.01, right? So that way, if it lost that $2.01 level, then I figure it would drop lower, and it did. It went down to like $1.80 or something like that. But I got kicked out of it at $2.01. So I sold half of it, $5,000, right? And I took that $5,000 and I started buying up a bunch of shit. I got Sui, I got 600 Sui, I got 200 chain link, I got 1,500 Ondo. I was just throwing money, as you know, like kind of spreading the money out around a bunch of different shit. So I kind of like reallocated my money. So yeah, I got a lot of chain link now, buddy. I got 200 of them things. I need to get more. I want to get 500 of them. I'm trying to work to get 500 of them because I really think Chainlink gonna be big as hell in the future. When I encourage anybody to go look into that crypto, and you'll understand why I'm saying this, because their operation is basically they're going to be the medium to put the stuff on the block on these real world asset blockchains. So like XRP might get shit on their blockchain, but Chainlink is going to be the reason why they're able to interact with other chains, like other blockchains. You know, not just the Bitcoin blockchain, the Ethereum chain, the fucking Solana network, all those different networks. Chainlink allows everybody to operate with everybody. So it's like kind of like the brains of the operation. They call it the Oracle, right? They call it the Oracle. So I just been buying that bitch. I seen that shit at last bull market. That shit ran to $50. This time it went up to $26 and it came back down to $10. I said, fuck that shit. I'm in this one. Next time this bitch run up, I'm in here. Fuck that shit. So I got 200 of them so far. I want to get 500 of them, but it's gonna take a while because they $10 a piece. Well, now they like $12 a piece. So that's what I did. I just moved my money around. Yeah, I got Sui. I got 600 Sui tokens. I'm trying to get to 1,000 on Sui. It say you got Sui in November. Go look at what the price was. I know you probably did. Hey man, you need to start dropping them. You over there in Dubai too? In Dubai, they don't got no motherfucking taxes on crypto. Shit. You need to start dropping those crypto gems you getting from Dubai over here, man. Tell us what's coming up. I got 1,500 Ondo token now. Like I'm just building out my position with that XRP move, right? Because basically the XRP was free. Y'all, everybody knows I done doubled and tripled my money in XRP. So I just took some of those profits and start building out bigger positions on other shit, you know. That way all my eggs not in one basket. Because before, if XRP moved, my portfolio would reflect that shit because it was so much money on one on one crypto. So I made a substantial profit. That's why I'm moving shit around. I still got $5,000 in XRP though. I still have 2,500 of those XRP tokens, but now I have 200 Chainlink. I got 600 Sui. I need to get more Sui. Right? I want more Sui. So I'm trying to build that out to 1,000. Right? I got these numbers in my head based off ownership. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't worry about the money. Please stop thinking about the fucking money, yo. Please stop thinking about the money. Just worry about building out that ownership position. And then you'll be just fine. I promise you. Stop thinking about the money. Just add when you can. Add more and more ownership, because the ownership that you have is going to be the factor on how much money you fucking make when the market start going bananas. That's going to be the factor right there. It's the ownership. It ain't the fucking money. All right? So I'm trying to build these positions out. Other than that, man, I ain't got shit else to say, man. We just in here chilling right now, watching these dudes work. This is what I do every day, man. Day in the life of Biz, man. That look like a pilot or something right there walking down the street. He must have got off the bus, going to his car and shit. He just did a flight. Let's go up closer. The mechanic, he went over there. He about to come fix this shit. Go up here closer to the guys, man. So y'all can see what they doing, man. We don't be so far out of view. So now they about to fucking, more trucks about to come over here. This is what I do all day. They working, I'm chilling. You see what it is? What time is it? 10 o'clock? Y'all see what it is, man. I love my job, man. This is my office. And then I get to go home every day after work. I mean, can't beat it. You know? Can't beat it. See what they doing over there, man. See if this dude fix my fucking my jets. The little things at the back. Let me go get them. Yo, man. Yo. Hey, when you ready, the fucking nozzles, they don't close. What do you say? What you say? Okay. Let me know when you're ready. I ain't in no rush. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. Yeah, man. We out here, man. All right, I'm back in the truck. It say, man, great live, bro. Bruh, I'm just trying to help. You know, I'm just trying to help. And I hope people can see. that Donald Trump liked the stock market. Just understand that shit. All right. He likes the stock market. He's gonna do what he can to make the stock market a rally. Now, don't forget about the interest rate cuts and the interest rates with the Federal Reserve. That shit is gonna make the market move again. And Donald Trump is the type of president that wants interest rate cuts, man. He's a businessman. I'm just telling you guys, man. You gotta focus on more than laughing and joking, man. You gotta focus on some money sometime, man. You gotta focus on creating generational wealth, man. Stop being a victim your whole life, man. You dig? Try to do something to change the trajectory of your family's future, man. Stop focusing so much on foolishness, man. Like, no bullshit. But with that being said, man, I don't see nothing else to say. You know he's already is who? Oh yeah, you talking about my mechanic dude? Look at him. He over there talking to them. I told him I ain't in no rush. But see, he know what they gotta do. See that you see that dirt? I can't put this shit down on that dirt. The shit that I spray. So I'm waiting for them to finish that dirt shit, and then they're gonna move to a different part where I could spray this black shit. See, I gotta spray my shit on top of the black asphalt, not on top of them. So I'm doing nothing but what I'm supposed to be doing right now, and that's chilling. This shit is crazy, man. Jonathan Thompson. Yeah, you know he pissed. He over there mad because the boss done told his ass to come over here. Y'all was here when the owner pulled up on me and asked me what's wrong, and I told him my nozzles was fucked up. And he got the mechanic ass over here to fix this shit. Get your ass over here and fix these damn these spray valves, man. He like, fuck. Hey, the crazy part, bro, I've been telling this dude about this shit for what? A month now? I've been like, bro, these valves ain't closing right. He act like, oh, it's okay, don't worry, it's okay. All right, it's okay. The owner done called that man and told him, hey, if you don't get your ass over there and fix that goddamn tack truck, oh shit. I don't know, man. Anybody else online? We can start talking some shit now. I done talked about the money. You know, like I said, you don't overdo it, man. It ain't nothing to think about. We all know crypto going to the moon. We all know that shit. So what you gonna do about it? You gonna just keep sitting there watching this shit? I don't think that's a wise idea. I ain't watching shit. I'm participating. So yep, I got $500 in my buying power, and I'm gonna put another $100 tomorrow when I get paid. So that'll be $600. And then I'll go from there. If the market keeps going up, I'm not buying shit. If you're not in the market, buy something to put yourself in the market. Don't be sitting on the sideline. Just a starter position, a little baby position, something you can have a baseline to go off of. And then work your way down. You know, work your way down as the market goes down. You know? So I won't be buying another motherfucking thing unless this market go back down. If it don't go below my purchase price, I'm not buying no more. I'm chilling. I'm good. I got my feet kicked up right now. I'm chilling. I'm waiting. I'm gonna let the market come to me. What I'm not gonna do is overreact to the good news like everybody else has done, right? Just going crazy and shit. I'm gonna just let it settle, let the news settle in, and I'll hopefully get cheaper prices later. If not, that's good. Like I said, it's a win-win situation. You got DOT is very cheap too. Oh, KB just went live. Well, let's go pull up on the Busty Bus and see what the KB talking about, man. Salute to everybody in the building. And that's all I needed to know, man. You know, I just came on. I just said what I had to say. You guys pay attention, okay? Everything is not about a joke or a laugh, right? We got our education this morning. We understand what's going on in the market. We understand where our money is going. Okay, now let's go laugh and joke. But the next fucking time something like this comes up, I want you guys to pay attention to this shit first and then go laugh and joke. I need you to pay attention to this shit and then go laugh and joke like I'm about to do right now because I already made all the moves I need to make. I'm straight. So salute to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. And thanks for the 50 people that was in here, man. That's what's up, man. It was 50 people in here the whole show. And the channel is growing. I remember it was only 14, 15 people in here. You know, so people must be making some money, man. And that's why they watching. So that's a salute. Salute to the platform. Salute to everybody that pulls up. Salute to everybody that hit the panel. Jaren that hit the panel. Salute to you, bro. And Evo the artist. Salute to y'all for holding it down. And I'm out of here. See y'all on the next one. Let's go laugh and joke. I holla.